with SCORE. Dan, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Brandy. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, so first of all, tell us what SCORE is.
SCORE is an organization of volunteers. There are over 10,000 volunteers across the United States that mentor small businesses for free.
Wow, for free. That's huge.
Yeah, that's correct.
So tell me, is there any stipulation, anything the business has to be or want to be or have to receive this mentoring from SCORE?
Not at all. As part of the Small Business Administration, we don't pass judgment on anybody. We don't have any rules for who can be mentored. The only thing that we ask as mentors is that you're serious. We want you to be a serious potential business or current business, either way.
Absolutely, yes. And so tell me, how did SCORE get started?
SCORE was started in the 1950s. There were a bunch of retired executives that wanted to form an organization to help new businesses come along. And the U.S. Small Business Administration took advantage of that, and they kind of partnered with SCORE in the early days, and they still provide a great deal of support to us. So we are, a lot of the time, considered part of the Small Business Administration.
Of course. And tell me about some of the businesses that you work with or that you specialize with in SCORE.
Well, you know, in Lubbock we have 7 certified mentors in Lubbock. I'm one of 7 certified mentors here, and we have a broad range of expertise, and we've mentored a lot of different types of businesses. We had a golf ball diving business. We've had a lot of ag. We get all of the ag for the state of Texas. So anybody that's thinking they want to be a farmer or a rancher and they don't know how to start a business doing farming or ranching, we get every one of those. Dallas sends all of those to us.
Okay.
So because we've got expertise in that arena.
Definitely. So if you are a new business or maybe you're already in business, about to get started, what types of services are provided?
All right, so we do everything from pre-startup to exit strategy. So pre-startup, you're talking about forming a business plan, creating that, and doing your financials and making sure you understand the numbers, which is what drives your business. All the way to, I've got a marketing idea, I'd like to bounce it off somebody, or hey, I need to figure out how to move to the next business or get out of this business ultimately. We do all of that. So everything from pre-startup to exit strategy.
Wow, this is huge, Dan. Why is this important to you?
You know, I like to give back. That's one of the things that I really enjoy doing, and all of us as mentors do that. That's what our mission is to give back. In fact, one of our ethical guidelines is that we cannot benefit from this. So we can't do business with someone that we're mentoring. We can't serve on boards unless they're nonprofit boards, in which case we can do that because we're not getting paid. So anything where we could get paid, we aren't allowed to do that. So we do this because we like to give back to the small business community.
Wow, as a business owner, Dan, I see value. This is a win-win. There is value in this. So for those that are watching that are interested in getting more information about SCORE, how can they find you?
All right, the easiest way is to go to score.org. That's S-C-O-R-E, just like it sounds, score.org. And as soon as you go to that website, it'll say request a mentor. Just put in there that you want to request a mentor and you will be appointed to someone. Now we're part of the Dallas region here in Lubbock, so you may get bounced to somebody in Dallas and they may send you back to us, or they may mentor you there. It doesn't matter. We're all very good at what we do.
Great, all over the United States. Dan, this is huge. Thank you so much for being here. And I think we're probably going to need to have you back to talk more about this because there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there, new businesses that would definitely benefit. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Trends and Friends.